How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly. Today we're getting it played with a little bit of a Starcadia Quest. So this we played twice on the channel before. Somebody left a comment, and then it got me interested in trying to figure it out. Also, Tycoon Games, who's taken over the Arcadia line from Simon, is going to have Fables, Arcadia Fables, or Fables Arcadia, something like that, which isn't necessarily probably gonna be the same type of game, but we'll have to see what that is. But it got me interested in doing this again. So of course I painted up the heroes. I was going to do 6. I was going to do 3-player, 3-handed, but I think we're just going to stick with 2-handed. So I painted up the heroes, and I asked you guys, what should I paint for the baddies? And you guys said the Zeniths. So of course we're starting with our Zeniths today. Scenario 1, we'll get that done. This is a solo co-op variant based on some different rules from BGG threads. I will probably get rules and mistakes wrong, because that's what I'm doing, but I'm just doing this to have fun, to play the game, to go through the scenarios, because, well, I own it and I want to play it. So with that said, let's flip over the camera. So this does take up quite a bit of space, so I am quite a bit zoomed out. This one more specifically because it's 3 by 3 this way. I don't know if they're always like this, or whether sometimes I'll be able to zoom in a little bit more. Neither here nor there. How you doing, Shadowhead? I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. So the basic rundown, really the only difference is we're not going to be attacking each other, so we don't have our PvP quests. When we get knocked out, we will need to spend 2 of our Valor to revive our character during a rest action. If both of our characters get knocked out, then it is game over for the entire team, because again, co-op, we want everybody to win. Health, damage, that's all the same. There's something about damage I thought would change too. Well, we're just going to go with that. And then the last thing is, of course, is the event deck. We are going to be doing the event deck between each team's turn. Basically, this is going to drive which one of the baddies are actually going to activate. We're, of course, going to activate the opposite side of whoever's turn it is. So, for example, if I activate the blue side, I'll be moving the ones towards the green guys. And if I activate the green guys, move towards the blue side. That'll kind of be more in line with how it would work if it was PvP anyways. Otherwise, the key thing is they're going to spawn on the objective, because they want to spawn at the objective. If both objectives happen to have 2 in each, meaning we couldn't spawn anymore there, then we will spawn them to the closest point to the hero of the side that pulled the card. Is how we'll do that. Starcadia is just sci-fi flavor Arcadia. Yeah, for the most part, it is. There are some small differences, like you don't have 3, you only get 2. Things like that. Been busy moving to the US, trying to catch up on Avatar videos. Oh, okay, I didn't know you're coming back to the US. That's good to hear. But yeah, there's some differences, like you only have 2 characters instead of 3, and then there may be some other gameplay differences. I've not played Arcadia, so I kind of can't say. But let's go ahead and see if we can get up here. Well, we can almost get up here and look at our baddies here. So by default, they all have 2 health. To overkill them, we're going to need 4. That's default as well. They have 3 movement, and they're worth 1 victory point. We have nobody in the officers or the big bads because, well, this scenario didn't ask for them. The Zenith Grub has 2 defense, so he rolls 2 dice for defense, rolls no dice for attack, so we're kind of good there. However, a Zenith Grub cannot attack. After the Zenith Grub ends its movement, a close hero suffers 1 wound. Then replace the Zenith Grub with a Zenith Drone. If the Zenith Grub is killed, all close characters suffer 1 wound. If there are no close heroes, Zenith Grub does not evolve into a drone. So as long as we stay away from them, they shouldn't evolve into the drone. With that said, we're going to go ahead and go to the drone. So the Zenith Drone, 0 defense, but does have 5 attack. Ludicrous speed. Zenith Drone has 5 movement instead of the normal 3. If the Zenith Drone is killed, all close characters suffer 1 wound. So again, think of it like the Alien movie. They're spraying acid everywhere. And then Goobly is our number 3. So with Goobly, Tiny Terror, Goobly has 5 health instead of the normal 2. He does 6 to overkill instead of the normal 4. And then Goobly also has a +1 roll for each wound he has. So if we can't take him out, he's going to get 1 additional die for his roll. So he has 1 defense, 3 attack. So the way it works is basically we're going to pull out the card. The card's going to have one of those icons. That's the one we're going to activate. If none are on the board, then we spawn one. If we get an officer card, then same thing. We just do the equivalent of what the officer number would be. If we get the boss card, then we just ignore it. It's a freebie. Right? No. Yes. I think that's how we do it. It's been a while. I even watched both my other playthroughs, and for whatever reason, I'm drawing a blank on how to play this right now. So we're probably gonna make rules mistakes. If anybody knows the co-op variant, let me know. So here we go. We have Marley is over here. Which one would that be? Maybe this one? Yeah. So we have Marley over here. Marley has 3 defense, 3 health. If his attack fails to do any wounds, he unexhausts all of his upgrades, weapons and upgrades. No, just his upgrades. Yeah, unexhaust all of his upgrades. And then we have Blue here. Blue has only 1 defense and 5 health. She has dash, so she gets +1 movement, so she has 5 movement instead of 4. Loud and colorful. Yeah, they made it very, very bright. I do have 1 extra weapon because I've got the Armada, and I just threw it in there because it says it's a starting weapon. You're probably supposed to still only do 7. Because of that, I gave him weaker weapons. So only 1 die, 2 die, because I want him to fail so we can get our stuff refreshed. And then I gave him a ranged. And then Dash, she has 1 ranged with a range addition. And then she does have a melee in case we have to get up close and personal. All right. And then the other side, hey, I've actually got this set up correctly. I didn't even test these cameras. We have Alpha, which is 2 and 4. Press start. When his ally is activated, so basically whenever I activate Curry, he'll be able to move 2 spaces without triggering a guard reaction. So normally if you try to pass a guard that's in line of sight, they will shoot at you. Missing a token. There we go. And then Curry is 3 shield, 3 health. Regeneration, at the end of his turn, he heals 1 wound, which is why I gave him mostly the melee stuff. But again, I do have a ranged weapon and accessory just in case he has to go ranged. All right, I think that is it. We're going to go ahead and get started. So I guess we'll go with... Oh, I forgot to go over the objective. No, I'm going to go to what the objective is. So this is the setup, special rules. This is tile 3. Tile 3 cannot be... we can't use the teleporters. So the little blue portals, we can't use them on tile 3. Our first quest, and we have to finish this before we can go to the next quest, we need to bring 2 quest tokens to your ship's, to your cruise shuttle. Heroes must spend 1 movement point to collect a quest token in their space and can only carry 1 quest token at a time. So it doesn't matter which team does this, as long as one or the other, then we can complete this quest. And then the next quest is, which is to escape with the shuttle. The first player to end their activation with both of the heroes in a space close to any hatch in tile 3 completes this quest. Close just means basically you're in proximity. The hatch are these doors between sections. So as long as I have both heroes in these spots, or 2 in the same, because you can have up to 2 figures in a spot, that will end the mission. I don't get that, why they're having us go here. If I feel like that seems too easy by the time that comes up, I think more thematically, because it talks about getting to your shuttle, I think both teams should have to get back to their shuttle to technically win. I guess because in PvP that's not quite right. So when it comes time, I may decide to do that. This tile, as you notice, has nothing on it. That's because it's randomly drawn, and these are for the build a robot, and we're not currently building any robots. Yeah, so that is the rundown, the 12-minute rundown. All right, so you always play 4. So again, this game is normally PvPvE. The solo / co-op mode is a variant that's up on BGG. We've tweaked it slightly, and I can't remember what we did to tweak it. So beyond needing 2 revive tokens to revive our characters, but there isn't an official solo or co-op. When you play your character, yes, you would always play 2. So it would have to be 2 if I wanted to do true solo. Because I want to get more of the characters shown off, I'm basically playing two-handed co-op. All right, so let's go. So we're going to go with this team here. We need to take out this guy because he's probably going to start coming after us. So line of sight is from this dot. As long as I can get through this dot, the terminals don't block line of sight. So let's go ahead and go with our ranged guy. So we'll go 1, 2. No, he's my melee guy. Sorry, ranged guy. 1, 2. Can't go anymore because if we move more, we're in line of sight, it'll shoot at us. So we go 2. We're going to go ahead and attack. So she attacks for 3. I get 3 dice. And they have, I need to do 4 hits. So 3 dice is definitely not going to do 4 hits. So we're going to go ahead and use our key pride. We're using that. Using that. That gives us 5 dice total. And then they get to defend with, what are those little guys? 2. They defend with 2. So, all right. So we need ranged. Wow. We got 1 ranged. They didn't block anything, but we only got 1 ranged. That kind of sucks. So that's just 1 point of damage. They would now retaliate. But the reason they can't retaliate is because they don't attack. So they're not going to retaliate. So they are not dead yet. All right. So that is pretty much my turn. I can't do anything else with them. All right. Can you grab the co-op rules for Masmora? No, that wouldn't work either. Same as Arcadia. So the people that made the rules for this solo co-op variant, they took the solo rules for Arcadia Quest and kind of adapted them a little bit, plus the rules for a couple other similar games. And that's work. Yeah. All right, so bounty. So this is the Zenith drone. There are no Zenith drones. So we're going to spawn a Zenith drone closest to the objective. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's the same. Put them right there. Choose any enemy crew. The next time a player kills a hero from that crew, they gain +1, which isn't going to come into play because, well, we're not killing each other. So that was that. All right, we're going to go to this crew. I think same thing. I think I just want to do ranged. So my ranged guy, well, both of them can do ranged technically. But my better ranged guy is him. Yeah. So we're going to go 1, 2. And then he's going to pew pew. So he gets 3, 4. So he gets 4 dice. And then they get 2. And he did absolutely nothing, which doesn't matter. They would have blocked it if we did. Wow. All swords again. Horrible rolls. I get better rolls without the dice tower. Board looks like an Antarctic research station. We are in space. At least that's what they've told me. All right. Well, that was all that he could do. So, bounty. So this one is going to move, again, they drew it, so it's going to move towards me. They get to move 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So he moved 5 spaces, and then he is adjacent. So he is now going to... I can't remember if they move and attack or if they just move. I think even when I played it last time, I asked the same question. Matching monsters aboard. Active player chooses one of them to activate. If there are no matching monsters currently on the board, spawn one of the spawn point. If there's a player now reads and resolves this effect. Okay. So activated by an enemy card. Monster gets activated. Card is controlled active player. It gets to perform in any order its movement and 1 attack. Non-movements is listed on the card. Okay, so it does get to do movement and attack just like we do. Okay, so it did its movement. Now it is going to attack my girl. She gets 1 defense. Wow. And then he gets 5 attack. Ooh, that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's probably already, she's going to be out of the game. We just started. All right, so he does melee, 1, 2, 3 melee, and she blocked absolutely nothing. So she's taking 3 damage. Now, luckily, she has 5 hit points. She has taken 3 damage. All right. That was fun. That was fun. And now it's closed, so the problem with it being close is then I take damage. I kind of have to... The problem is now I can't even move, because if I move away, he'll attack me as I move away. So now I have to attack him here and take a damage. That sucks. All right, so I guess that's what blue team's going to do. Because even here, the thing, even if I were to use him, because he can shoot in line of sight, the problem is I would still take damage when that dies, because it would still splash damage her. So don't know where to send them. I'm just saying, chest bursters, aliens, the thing, it all fits. Yeah, it does fit. You're right. You're right. But this is the Wetromo. We're trying to get off of the Wetromo. So we are in space. So the dice for the attack shows melee and range, something like Summoner Wars. Yeah. Yeah. Well, same as Arcadia Quest. Arcadia Quest, same thing. You had ranged and not. He gets +1 defense, and he gets 1 reroll. Problem is this one as well. Well, they can't do attack of opportunity because they don't attack. So actually, I don't care if I leave these guys. They just give me points. That's really what they do. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move into the same space. And unfortunately means both of us are going to take damage is the problem, unfortunately. All right, so he is going to attack. To defeat him, we need to do 4+. So we're going to do 2. And then we're going to boost it. Oh, we can't even get him in one, unless we get a crit. All right, so we're going to do 3. Yeah, so 3. Again, the nice thing is if he fails to do any wounds, we get our equipment back. So he's going to do 3. Yeah. And it gets to... Oh, it has no defense. Okay, the drone has no defense. That's great. Ooh, look at that. We got 2. And then we do get to do 2 more. 3, 4. So we have done 4. We need 4 to overkill. That means it does not retaliate. So we do get 1 victory point for that. But it did do splash damage to both of us. So 4 and 1. If you're wondering what these dice are, these are the dice from, these are the all-out dice from Zombicide. I just have Masmore. I haven't tried Arcadia yet. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so we have successfully defeated that one, and we are chilling. Oh, I know what it was. In the rest action, you're supposed to be able to restore all of your health. That seemed too easy, so when we rest, we're only restoring 2 health. I knew there was something. All right, so they're drawing the card. It is the officer, which is the Zenith grub. We're going to move the Zenith grub that is on the other person's, that is closest. So it is going to go 2 spaces, and then it can't attack after its movement. It's basically going to blow up or evolve, and then that hero takes a wound. Yay. And then summon any trooper. So we're going to summon the lowest level guy because they don't attack. And then he's going to spawn in the one closest to them and the objective. All right. So he is not going to have a good day. Guess we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2. And then we're going to melee attack for 3. Yeah, so I could move up to 2 spaces away. Okay, so he can actually move 2 spaces away and not trigger a guard reaction. I'm going to do that so that way he doesn't take damage. Up to 2. I'm just going to move 1. Just do 1 space away. All close, so it actually hits. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. So close is basically the plus. So this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot, no, because there's a wall anyways. So I got him out of the way. He's not going to take damage. Because of his ability. So we're going to use our sword, our pulse blade. I can't enhance it at all. This guy does not have any defense. We did 2. So we get to roll 2 more. 3. Roll another one. Only 3. So 3 is enough to take him out. So he is dead. Unfortunately, because we did not do 4 damage, he gets to fight back. So we're going to do our red shirt. Oh, that's right. This is one going. This doesn't exhaust. So he's going to get 3, 4 to block. We automatically, we take a damage because he exploded. So we get 4 to block. Oh, we also get 1 reroll. Actually, hang on. Let me reroll one of those dice. Okay, so reroll didn't help me. So 4 defense to his 5 attack. Ooh, that's not gonna be fun. All right, so he. Oh, geez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we blocked 2. All right, so we have another 3 we need to deal with. But we did get a crit, so we get to roll again. That didn't help. All right, so we are taking 3 damage. Yeah, taking 3 damage, which is enough to knock him out as well. So that healing 1 is not going to come into handy. Now, here's the question. At the end of every turn, heal 1 wound. Can he heal a wound when he's dead? Does he regenerate? I don't know. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say because that would like just mean he would never have to come back. So we did get rid of him. So we do get a point. And I need 2 victory points to be able to revive him. All right. Let's see what happens. The Zenith grub. So Zenith grub close to them is going to move 1, 2, 3, which is enough. Unfortunately, that means that they do evolve into this. So here's the question. Since they get to activate, right? And then I'm wondering actually if he would have been dead early, if he would have gotten hit. Because it says we activate, we do a movement and then an attack. And the Hello My Baby transforms them into the drone. So then does the drone attack? Because he ended his movement? Oh, that's a good question. And this isn't even for solo. This would just be a normal rule, right? If he transforms, would he still get to do his attack? Oh, sorry. The guard reaction is only if it's 1 space close to them. So, amount of movement, monsters listen to dashboard. Okay. When they can spin normally to move, use portals, manipulate doors. Activated monsters don't use upgrade tokens, rest, nor pick up exploration tokens. Active player controlling monsters attack may choose any hero's target. All right, yeah, it says it does each. So he moved, but he changed into a new guy. So I think he's going to attack. So actually, before he ran away, he would have gotten attacked. So let me do that attack. He's probably dead too, which then technically means game over. All dice have, yes, all dice have all symbols. That's 5. And then his defense, yeah, his defense is only 2. See, that just doesn't seem right. Because there'd be no way not to die. Like on that turn, both of my people would have died. Now again, in regular mode, your people auto revive. All right, so he would have hit with 1, 2. We would have blocked with 1. So actually, we would have only taken 1 damage. Okay, so luckily it didn't turn out for the negative, but yeah, that could have really sucked. All right. So now we got to do the same thing over here. So you can select any target. So I guess we will have him select he selects the one that he can defeat, just like any other game. We want him to one that he can defeat. So that is going to be blue. Blue gets to guard with 1. Blue is probably going to die. Blue actually got a crit, although he got 3 crits. So unless she can get on a crit roll and get 2 more crits, this ain't happening. Nope. So blue is dead. No more blue. Blue is dead. We need another token to revive her. All right. So blue team, what are you going to do? You're going to, I guess I got to take him out so that way I can get blue back. So we're going to use his ranged attack. That's 2, 3 dice. Zeniths don't defend at all. At least they don't defend. Oh, wow, only 1 hit. Luckily, he already had 1 damage. But the problem is, in order to get the overkill, you have to do it all in 1 turn. All right, so we did 1 hit, which means he does get to retaliate. So this might be game over now. Yeah, this might be game over. Holy cow. So 3, I mean, luckily he's got 3 defense. Oh, and he does have, hang on, he's got 4 defense because he's got his red shirt. Oh, plus we had a reroll. It wouldn't have mattered, right? Reroll wouldn't have mattered. Let's see. Reroll one of those swords. A gun, that would have put him at 2 damage, which still, again, wasn't enough for an overkill. All right, so we blocked 1, 2, 3. It did 1, 2, 3, 4. It's doing 5 damage. No, it's got 4. All right, so we block those 2. Our crits cancel each other out. It's doing 1 more. It gets a reroll for the crit, which is a miss. I get a roll for my crit, which is a block. So no damage. No damage for good old Marley. Marley did well. Good job, Marley. All right, so that did take him out. Now we can do our rest action. Oh, we already got our token for him. Now we'll be able to do our rest action on our next turn and get blue back. All right, so event time. Short for the lunch break is not so bad, but this is just a hard scenario. I don't know. Again, it's one of the expansions, so maybe, but the thing is you always start on scenario 1. You always start with the same equipment. So it really doesn't, like, that doesn't change too much. All right, so 2. Oh, we forgot to do this last time. Choose 1 empty space, place a portal token on it. That was on their turn. So we can't use the portals here. There's a yellow and a blue here. He is there, so let's go ahead and go with a... This is the healing room. This is all the healing stuff, so we need to get down in here. That's the lots of good stuff room. And it's got some healing. So let's put a portal there. We'll put a portal up there. Because then he can. Oh no, there's no yellow. Where's the yellow portal? Down here. No. Not the yellow portal. He's got a green or a blue. Green's already up there. Blue's already up there. Yeah, yellow's really the only one we can do. It's the only one not in that room. Although I put a yellow, I'm sorry. I put a yellow here. Put a yellow there, then I can come down there. That's fine. All right, forgot to do that last time. All right, so 2 Zenith drone. There isn't any. It's on his turn, so it'll spawn over here with his little buddy. Choose 2 different computer terminals. Place a victory token on each. Well, okay, thank you. Victory? No, victory token, not quest token. So there's one. Since we're gonna have to come here, I guess we'll put one there too. Yep. All right. He's got to go kill somebody, so that way he can revive him. So I think I'm going to send him up there, so he can kill that. And then I'll be able to rest. And plus, I've got all these extra tokens, so he's going to go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. I can. I was thinking, can I use the portal? I can. All right. So 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to attack with fists. Yeah. So that's 1. No, we're not going to attack with fists. Let's attack with the sword. Oops. No, sorry. This is backwards. The fists seem kind of confusing because it says +1 die. So it's kind of confusing. So we're going to do 3 dice. If the target suffers any wound, it'll get dazed, which means that it can't fight back really. It has a defense of 2. All right. 1, 2, crit. 3. It blocked 2 and a crit. I blocked 3. So we're doing blocks that one, blocks that one, blocks that one. We're doing 1 damage. Wow. That is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Luckily, he can't attack me. I mean, that's the only benefit. He can't attack me, and as long as he doesn't get activated, I'm fine. If he gets activated, I'm in trouble. So, yeah. Event card. 3, Goobly is actually moving. Okay. All right. So he's going to go towards this team, because this team drew the card. So he's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. He has line of sight to Marley. That's not good. So, he gets to throw 3 attack dice at me. And then I get to defend with 3 plus my shirt 4. There they are. All right, so he missed, he completely missed. So I don't even need to re-roll because he completely missed. He missed with his gun. It makes sense. These little goobly guys can't do nothing. All right. And then the second part, choose a monster on the board and place it on any portal. So again, they're going to want to defend this. So choose any monster on the board. We'll just move, we'll have him go back. That's fine. Just have him go back. Go back to where you were, buddy. All right. So we're going to spend our 2 victory points. So the victory points also have another purpose, and that is that's what's used to upgrade your equipment between scenarios. So we kind of don't want to. We get to heal 2. We get to revive her because we're taking a rest action. The rest action healed me and revived her. Rest action also gets all of our equipment back. So you have to take a rest action at some point anyways, because all your equipment will be exhausted. All right. There you go. That was his entire turn. All right, 3 again. So this time he's going to go towards that team. 1, 2, 3. He's going to shoot at Alpha. Alpha gets 2. Yeah, Alpha gets 2 and Goobly gets 3. Unfortunately, Alpha is not the one with the equipment that we need. So Goobly did hit for 1. We blocked that one. But Goobly does get to roll another one. And that was a miss. So, yay! Nothing happens. Good job, everybody. And then move somebody to portal. So we just keep moving Goobly back. All right, so I've got to kind of take that guy out because, again, I need the extra point. So I'm not going to move. I'm going to... oh, I have no equipment. Oh, I can't. I don't remember if picking those up is an action, because it would stop my movement to pick that up. Yeah, so it doesn't count over to my next activation. Movement can't be interrupted by an attack and is resumed afterwards. It must be performed all at once. Okay, so that's that. But he is in line of sight of my ranged. Right? So... So where, let me see if that requires an action. I think it's free. I think you just pick them off. If I remember correctly. No upgrades. Here we go. Gadgets. Gadget tokens be freely exchanged among crew members when that crew member rests. Talks about the gadget tokens. Where do I pick up the gadget? Okay, exploration token here. During setup, several collecting exploration token does not require movement point or any other action. You don't need to injure movement on the token in order to take. Okay, so it's when we go to it. All right, so we're gonna do that then. So we're gonna go up here, take all of this. So that was our move action. Then we're going to spend this to unexhaust. I don't remember if it's one weapon or multiple weapons. An activator may freely discard this token during their turn to unexhaust all of their upgrade tokens. Oh, weapons are considered upgrade tokens. Okay, so these are upgrade tokens too. I don't know why they call them upgrade tokens, but that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and spin that. We get to upgrade, unlock, do all of our stuff. This is a full heal, so 2 is probably not a good time to spin that one. Now we're going to use our ranged, so we get 3. We don't need to use this. 3 should be more than enough to defeat him because he only has 2 defense. But we're going to use 3. He is defending for 2. All right, so we hit for, oh wow. Okay, we did need to do this. You gotta be kidding me. He missed. He completely whiffed. Oh, he didn't block it, but there was nothing to block. Ugh. All right, well, that was it. That was a very uneventful turn. Reinforcements have arrived. Number 2, so the Zenith drone. We have one. He is going to move towards that team. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. He's melee, so he can't attack me. Summon any trooper. So he's going to summon. Yeah. Yeah. That's how this is working out. So. All right, we already did our rest action. Ranged is best left to blue. Right? Yeah, because she's got 3, 4, 5. So, and we need to overkill him. So 1, 2. We're going to use our ranged. That's 5. 5 on 0 defense. We did 1, 2, 3, which again is enough to take him out. He would retaliate, but he can't because he's melee, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hang on. Do they move on the reaction? They might move on the reaction. They might move on the reaction. Where's that at? It's probably an attacking. Select a weapon, line of sight, exhaust, dice tool, defense tool, rolling dice, crit, attack results, special effects, multiple targets. What does it talk about overkilling? Some search may allow your character an additional primary target. No. Seems fully resolved. Character has suffered a number of wounds equal to like now they die. Hero kills a monster. The crew immediately gains a corresponding victory tokens listed on the board. Credit. Yeah, I don't know where the overkill is. Like, it mentions the overkill, that you have to actually overkill them. Where is the overkill? Like, it in attacking, it should say overkill. It does not. It's their attacking. You go overkill. Somebody is not happy. Do not know why. Alright, so overkill is way back here. This should be in the attack section. If yours attack is so powerful, does the higher the monster overkill, the monster immediately killed and removed from the board. It does not do its payback. Note, it does not matter how many wounds a monster already has in payback. Alright, so where's payback now? Where's payback? There you go. Activated by payback. Holy cow. Target, perform. Okay, so yeah, trigger. The monster may perform its movement first before attacking. The player to the right of the active controls the triggered monster. All right, so he does move. That was the whole thing. I needed to know whether or not he moves. So he does move. So he is doing payback against her. She's probably going to die again. She's probably going to die again. Because her defense is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why couldn't we got one more hit? So he does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We blocked 1. 4 is more than enough because he gets to roll 3 more dice. Chances of not doing a hit on those 3. You got another crit, so that's definitely good. That's a hit. Got another crit. Got another crit. Blue is deader than a doornail. He is gone though. I mean, he's defeated, but Blue is now defeated. We haven't even gotten to the quest objectives yet. We haven't even gotten to the quest yet. Man, those drones are just nasty. 5 dice attacks. That is crazy. Oh, and then everybody else suffers a wound. So he actually suffers a wound because he was in the space. Oh, no. It died back here. Now, that's a good question. Zone has 5. If the Zenith drone is killed, all close characters suffer 1 wound. So he was killed here, but he moved so he can attack. So he died here. So is the assumption he blew up here? Or it's when he's killed, that's a little bit of ambiguity, because technically he was killed here, but he was allowed to like make one last sacrificial run to try. I'm gonna say it's where he ends is where he dies. So take a damage and withdraw a card. Yeah, draw a card. All right, so a face hugger going towards, well, he's the only one on the board. So that is the closest face hugger. So he's going to move. This is not going to go well. And we have to summon any trooper. All right. Guess what he's going to do? Yeah, I don't know if that's right. I feel like that's like way too overpowered. If the Gurub gets to move, ends his movement, a close hero suffers 1 wound, right? Then replace it with a Zenith drone. The Grub is killed. See, I feel like because he moved and it does that 1 wound is kind of like his attack. And the drone shouldn't be able to attack. Because I'm already taking a wound. That just seems like you're guaranteed to die, right? Which means earlier Blue wouldn't have died. She would die this time. Yeah. All right, we'll keep that one in, but I'm not going to attack. I feel like that's not its intent. I feel like the intent is you take 1 damage, guaranteed damage, and then it turns into a drone. So in the next turn, you have to beat it, which is now his turn. And he has to do 5 damage. He can do 3 with a dazed. Dazed as a keyword. Page 29. Hey, there's keywords in the back. Well, so I was complaining about the rulebook, but there's actually a glossary in the back. Daze. Some abilities, daze, leaving them open to future attacks. When a character is dazed, lay the figure on its side indicates condition. Dazed character is not allowed to roll any defense. Well, it doesn't roll defense to begin with. So, we need to do 4 hits. We're going to do... Let's heal first. We're going to use our token. Let's heal first, because if he blows up, he's going to hurt me. So we're going to use... He's already got 1 damage still on him. But we need 4 hits to overkill. Alright, we got 1 hit, 2 hits. We got it because of our crit. 3 hits. Not enough to overkill. Since it's not enough to overkill, he gets to attack back. Sucks. Sucks. I blocked absolutely nothing. Oh, where's the dice? So he hit me for 1, 2, 3, 4. He got a crit. Which is, I don't even need to roll anymore because 4 is enough to knock me out. So this team is dead. However, I do have the tokens, so I can spin the rest action on my next turn and get them both back. Well, I can spin my rest action and get one of them back. Yeah. He still died. Still died. That sucks. Holy cow. Alright. The grub is going to move. Well, there's only one person on the board. So, 1, 2, 3. Summon any officer. There are no officers, so that's just a freebie. Don't have to worry about that. Oops. One token. Alright. So we're gonna... We need to do... It doesn't... Again, these guys don't matter, right? Because they don't give me... They don't do anything to me. Problem is if I go... 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm not in line of sight to shoot him. Do I care? Or do I just come down here so I can revive her? I think I'm just going to come down there to revive her. I'm going to come down here, grab that. Yeah. Alright. Yay. 1, 2, 3. Gotta love it. Deal 1 damage. And turn into this guy. Choose a tile and direction. All characters now tile move 1 space in that direction if able. Guess we'll just do this tile. Move it that way. Alright, so we're going to take a rest action. Spend 2 to revive. I don't even know who to revive. Really what I should have done, I didn't. I should have had him go here and then just show up here. But then this little guy, like luckily he's behind a wall. So it's not close, so he wouldn't react. And then I could have come around this way and got away from him. So let's do Curry, since Curry heals. Refresh. Alright. That was their turn. Alright. A 1 again. So this was them, so it's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then asteroid bump. So we're going to choose... Now that it's been 2 asteroid bumps, I wish I would have done this one. We'll do 1 because he's melee, so he's not in range. I'd be able to use a range weapon on him. Yeah. Alright. So. I was going to do the revive. Right? Because I need her to shoot him. Yeah. Take the rest action. Brings her back. And we have to hope that it's not a 2. It is not. It is a 1. Alright, so that's going to be the one going that way. 1, 2, 3. Facehugger's just looking at Piccolo. I got you in my sights. Alright, replace 1 portal with a portal token of another color. Replace this one with green. So then I can do what I said earlier. And I forgot about that. It's co-op, like putting the portals out is to help each other. I shouldn't have put that yellow in there. I should have probably put a green one here to begin with. Yeah. Alright. So that was their turn. Piccolo's turn. Piccolo needs to go beat up on a little facehugger. So Piccolo can either shoot the facehugger, or Piccolo can try to slicey. I guess while we're there, let's use our shoot first. So we're gonna do. May use one boost upgrade that is exhausted. Oh, I forgot. I forgot this pulsar. You can use an exhausted thing, because you're supposed to combine the little pulse pistol with this, so you would have used your things already. So maybe my guys are not optimized. So 4 facehugger blocks with 2. All right, we hit him for 1, 2, 3, 4, which is more than enough. Don't even need to roll the crit. He blocked nothing. So that is an overkill. He is off the board. And we get our token. All right. And now we can move. Where do I want to move? Back up into that room and just pick up some stuff and then come down? Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3, portal, 4. All right. The ones again. So 1, 2, 3. Luckily, he is not close. Close is here, 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 and here. So he's not going to blow up. I replace one portal with portal of another color. Huh. I guess let's put a green one here in the med lab. All right. So she's better at shooting. I need her to shoot him. This is line of sight because it does go like that. Really doesn't matter. She can. Well, no, I don't want her beside, because when he explodes, that's bad. And when he explodes, all close characters. So even this actually would die. It would take a damage. Ooh, that's good. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna attack him. Ranged. So 5 dice. 5. And he blocks with nothing. We did 1, 2, 3 damage, which is enough. It's enough to kill him. But it's not an overkill. And she doesn't have the reroll. So she gets to guard with 1. He's going to come in swinging with 5. That's just that 5 sucks. We blocked 1. He swung for 3. He gets an extra die. We get an extra die. Which is nothing. So that's blocked. You take 3 damage. Luckily, she's got 5. Woo! That was close. So he is off the board. Take that token. All right. And event. Oh, Gobbly gets to move. Gobbly's going to move towards him. 1, 2, 3. He can't do anything. Right? Yeah. So line of sight here, you do center to center, it would go through this wall. Choose different monsters on the board and swap their positions. Oh, there's only 2 monsters on the board. That sucked. Although we're running out of monsters, so at least that's a plus side. Alright, so Piccolo's turn. Does Piccolo rest and revive Tron? Oh, hang on, I could swap. Oh, I could swap him. I didn't notice he was down there. I didn't realize he was down there. I should have swapped that one and that one. That way it gets him as far away from what he was guarding as possible. There you go. Yeah, that's better. Because the only thing I've got is a melee, which means I'd have to get up close and personal. Luckily, they don't have any reaction. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's do what we need to do. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. So we need to be in here. 4. You have to spend a move action to pick one of these up. That was my 4 because you get 4 movement. And then I also get the token that was there. Now we're going to attack him with 3. We do get a reroll. He has a guard of 2. So we did 2 damage. He blocked nothing. So he is gone. His reaction is nothing because he's not moving. So like if he were to have moved, oh, so this other guy would have moved earlier. At the beginning of the game, he would have gone 1, 2, 3. He actually would have gone there and turned into the Zenith throne earlier too. Huh. Missed that one as well. All right. He isn't going to move. It says he only transforms when he moves. He can't move because he's already in that space. So he's eliminated. But that does mean that Piccolo takes damage. But at the end of the turn, Piccolo heals the damage. So Piccolo's best to be killing all these things because he's just going to keep healing them. That wasn't chosen by me. You guys chose the bad guys. I had already chose to pink Piccolo. All right. So event 2. There are none on the board. So this is going to spawn. It's his turn. Closest to them. Choose a monster. The next time a player kills that monster, the player gains an additional victory. So let's go with this one. Now, in order to win the scenario, both of my people need to be next to this room. So both my people need to be here. So I do have to revive Alpha to end the scenario. Well, actually, first we got to do this. We haven't even finished quest 1 yet. All right. So why not put that there? Wrong person. Here. All right. She can't shoot. She's going to have to go into melee. Which is 3. Which means she'd have to get a crit. He, on the other hand, does have his ranged, which would do 3. And he has his reroll. Where I get up into melee. Which is 2, 3, and dazes. Which the only thing the daze means is they can't defend. Yeah, that really isn't like that big of a deal when it's a just a little minion. Because the officers, they got 5 health, so I can see that. Or even this guy down here, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go 1, 2. And see here, that would actually contradict as well, right? Because if they move, it says when the drone is killed, all close characters suffer 1 wound. If there are no close heroes, Zenith Grub does not evolve into Zenith Drone. After Zenith Grub ends its movement. So I'm wondering if the movement is only during its normal movement it evolves. Not when it does a retaliate. Because that's what it seems like. It seems like it moves, and then you suffer a wound. And then it would be what would do the attack, but he doesn't exist anymore, so it can't attack. So that's why the drone coming out would be a new character. So therefore, that one wouldn't be the... I don't know. I think that combo is weird, and there's not a lot of conversation. I read there's only like 5 posts in this expansion. And I highly doubt anybody would be able to answer it now. So we're going to go ahead and melee. So we're doing 2, 3. It gets to defend for 2. I wish the days happened first. Alright, so we are doing 1 damage. It's blocking nothing, but we do get a reroll. Let's use our reroll. Just still 1. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, on the next turn, it is not going to actually defend. It would retaliate. It can't retaliate because, well, it has no attack. Alright, well, that is not what I wanted to happen. Alright, so the Zenith is going to move. It is on my turn, so it's going to be the one. It's the only one on the board. So it's already in a position, but it can't attack. So it's going to have to move first. So it's going to move towards Piccolo. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Guess that's how we're doing it. So. Choose 1 empty space. Place a portal token of any color on it. Oh, these portals don't work. I put that green one out and I was like, oh, we're going to be able to go there. No, the green ones don't work. We can't use the portals here. I wish they would have given something to like cover those up to say that they're inactive, but they didn't. All right. That was their turn. Oh, this goes along with it. Piccolo's turn. So Piccolo is going to beeline back to his thing so we can finish that quest. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't make it all the way home. He doesn't make it all the way home. Yeah, didn't make it all the way home. 3, Goobly. Goobly is going 3. 1, 2, 3. Choose 2 different monsters on the board, swap their positions. I guess. All right, Marley. No scrap to cover the inactive portals with. No, I don't really have anything. I did have the cardboard portals, and they're already in the recycling bin. Otherwise, yeah, I could have probably just like colored those or something. All right, so we have a range, so we can pew pew this guy through the door. So we're going to pew pew through the door. That is 2, 3. Oh, he doesn't guard anymore. Let's just do it. We're gonna have to rest anyways. We'll just do all 3. All right, but he doesn't guard because we dazed him. You gotta be kidding me. We get 1 reroll. Holy cow. There we go. Holy cow, that was crazy. That was bananas. All right. Actually, he gets in there. Then I just need to get them both here. I don't need to revive him because I don't want to spend these extra tokens now that I think about it, because then that's less that we get to buy. I think I'd rather leave them at 3 and 3. So as long as nothing bad happens here and I can get to this door, I guess the theory, because it doesn't make sense thematically, you should be getting to your shuttle. I guess thematically what you're doing is you're coming here and you're hitting this and you're closing the doors. But there are doors in this game that can be open and closed, and these don't have that. So, but I guess thematically that's what we're going to go with. All right, so this side's drawing the card. Facehugger. There is no facehuggers, so we're going to spawn a new facehugger. Summon any troop. I'm going to summon another facehugger. All right. So. Piccolo. Boop. Drop this off. That gets him 2 more XP. Oh, it's 2 per quest token brought to the shuttle. Huh. I guess you could have both of your characters bring one back. I guess there's no limit to this one. Heroes must spend one movement point to collect a quest token in their space, and you can carry one quest token at a time. Oh, it's bring 2 quest tokens. We need to bring 2. Oh, geez. Never mind. So, yeah, Piccolo's got to come back out again and do that again. I don't think that counts as his full movement, though. Right? I think it was 1. He drops it off no matter what. 2, 3, 4. Don't know if I should be leaving him out in the open like that, though. Don't know if I should be leaving him out in the open like that. So one other thing I can add to make this slightly easier is there are turrets. I just didn't do the turrets, but basically if you can get to a computer terminal, you can control turrets. That might not be, because they can go 1, 2, 3. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just do the 1 to get back out. Well, hang on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back this way, because we can go here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. To the grub. And he's going to go towards those guys. And they move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose 2 different spaces containing gadget slots and place 1 gadget on each. Which is way up here, which we've not done. All right, we're back in the same boat. We're going to have to rest because we have no weapons. So we're taking a rest action, which does heal 2 her. Or I'd go regular Starcadia rules, and it's just a full heal. This has been hard. I'm doing a full heal. Bump that. Bump my own house rules. All right. So the other timer is the deck. Once the deck runs out, game over. Reinforcements have arrived. So we're moving... Oh, jeez, we're moving him again. Oh, but now I'm going to send him back that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Summon any trooper. There. Although, do I want to send him? No, Piccolo's about to finish the quest. Now, he's about to finish the quest. Let's not do that. He's about to finish the quest. So, he's going to attack for 5. I get to defend with 3, 4 because of my vest, and I get a reroll. Alright. That did not go through. Alright, so he hit for 1, 2, and a crit. I've defended for 3, so I've defended everything. Now it's just it's a crit off. It's my crit versus his crit. Right now we're at 0. And he hit for 1 more, so he did hit me for 1. Hit me for 1. All right, these guys' turn. No, that was their turn because we did the rest to get all that done. All right. Oh wait a minute, I get 1 reroll. So hang on, let me reroll. Crit. So actually, I took 0 damage. These guys. Piccolo's got to get back here and then get back to his ship. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he can't pick it up. Oh, that takes an action. So he can't even pick it up this turn. So yeah, I can't even pick it up this turn. Oh, Piccolo, that might not be good. Do we revive first? Maybe we revive first. So where was he? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna revive. We're gonna rest and revive. so he can get his equipment back. And now we have Tron. Right. Right. Number 1, which is the face-huggers. Oops, sorry. It turned, so they gotta go this way. 1, 2, 3. Summon any trooper. Do another facehugger. All right. What are they gonna do? He's gonna take a hit. She's gonna attack. We already know she's the one that has to attack because she's the only one that's got enough to hopefully take him out. So she's rolling for 5. And he's rolling for 5. So it's no. That's right. He has 0 defense. So come on. There you go. 1, 2, 3. See, I don't know. Now, somebody would have to tell me, right? If dice are still coming down and it knocks the other dice, I'm guessing in a dice tower, that's fair game. 3, unfortunately, 3 is not enough to... It's enough to take him out, not enough to overkill him. So he does move over to her. But now he's going to attack back. She defends with all of 1 die. Oh, yay. Where you at, dice? Alright, so she blocked 1. He hit for 4. She blocked 1, so 3 damage. Okay, didn't kill her. Oh, that was close. Didn't kill her. Alright. 2. You can't go there. Can't go there. That's the next closest portal to this on this side. Summon any trooper. Unfortunately, this is not looking good anymore. Actually, hang on. Is that the closest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it's close to the objective, not the people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's only 4 away. Ah! What's this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Piccolo. Luckily, this is close, so he can actually go in front and not worry about it. Just if they get activated, he's coming. He's getting come. They are coming after him. I could teleport. 1, 2, 3. No, you got that. Teleport up here. 1 teleports 2. 3, pick that stuff up. 4, come back down. Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Which gets Piccolo a healing, because he may need it in a little bit. Alright. We are running out of cards, though. Exactly what I thought was gonna happen. So, they want to go that way. We get to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose 2 different computer terminals. Place. Oh, we get the points on them again. We're right next to this one, and he's going to be coming down to this one, so that works. All right. So these guys' turn. Guess he's going to go into melee. I could do, actually, my melee, my range is the same for him. Because I tried to give him where he would fail, but like he's never failed. He's always at least gotten 1 hit. So actually his ability isn't that good. So we're going to pew that one. 1. Oh, no. We want to do those in melee. Dang it, I forgot. We want to do those in melee because if we do it at range, then they're going to move. Again, I don't know. If a Zenith Grub cannot attack, then it wouldn't... Would it make the reaction? Let's not risk it. I don't know how that rule works. Maybe I'll ask on the forums how these interact. because like that's very weird how they would interact. Again, these were like add-ons at the very end, stretch goal type things, and you know they're never play tested. So we have 2, 3. We will stun him if we don't kill him. So we got 3. He's defending for 2. All right. Right? Yeah. All right. So he blocked 1. We did 2 crits plus a melee. So we're at 3, but we got 2 crits. So he's only blocking 1. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. He only blocked 1. That is an overkill. We do not have to worry about all the other stuff happening. Well, again, it wouldn't have mattered anyway if they don't attack. He did blow up, so we do take 1 damage. All right. So he is where he needs to be. He needs to be adjacent to this hatch, so we're good. We got to get her up here on the next one. And we got to get him to get that and get back to his thing. And we will be good. Oh, that's not good. Goobly's going. Moving 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, Piccolo. I mean Curry. He is ranged. He's attacking for 3. And Curry gets the defend for 3. +1 for his shirt. And he gets a reroll. Alright, so he's ranged. So he's hitting for 1, 2, 3. We have blocked absolutely nothing. And he got 2 crits. And that one is 4. So he's hitting for 4. Curry has 3. Curry is knocked out. And he drops that. Alright, I guess it's all up to Tron now. Yeah, that's like... Oh, I did have 1 reroll. Hang on. 1 reroll isn't going to save me, though. It's a block, but he did 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to me. 1 block is still 3 damage. Still knocked out. I think I can only use this on my turn. I don't think I can use them at any time. Yeah, an active hero. And I'm not the active hero. Token cannot be used. It just said something. This token can't be used while an attack is being resolved. So. Yay! So Curry's gone again. Curry's done again. He's my defender too, man. Like, he's got the most defense. All right. I didn't want to run into those guys, unfortunately. All right, so draw event card. 3. Oh, wait a minute, forgot to do that. Oh, no, hang on. That was from the defense. Sorry. Choose a tile. All characters with at least 2 life on that tile suffer 1 wound. Oh. All characters. Alright, I'm going to choose this tile. And with at least 2 life, they all have at least 2 life. There we go. They've all taken damage due to the meteor shower. Which, actually, they're all going to get knocked out now that I've seen what that other card is. Neither here nor there. Alright, we're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're ready to go for that next quest. I just have to get him to get in here. She does have line of sight to this guy. But she doesn't have ranged. Dang it. She was my active hero. Let's not move her. We're going to activate him. So that's 3. We're looking for some crits. Looking for some crits. We do have a reroll. Still have a reroll. And he defends nothing. Alright, so we hit for 2. Dang it. That was probably a bad idea, Will. Which did take him out. But he gets to move up to 5, which is enough to get into space with me. I'm going to roll 4 defense. Oh, hang on. I got 1 reroll. Hang on, let me see if I get a crit. Did get a crit, so that's actually... What did I have? I had 2. So that's 3. Oh, he's gone. Yay. I forgot I had 1 reroll. So we're good. Alright. So. Alright. So, he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He does have line of sight on him. So he's going to attack with 3. I'm defending with 4. See what happens. Alright, so he hit for 1. I defended 1, so don't need any rerolls. We're good. Alright. Choose a tile. Anybody's got 2 or more. He unfortunately, yeah. Oh, so I can't do a full kill. Choose a tile. Characters with at least 2 life on that tile suffer 1 wound. So we will go ahead and just do this one. These ones can't because they're only at 1 life, unfortunately. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because that'll give me enough to get it next turn and come back. It's just what I got to do. All right. How many turns I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 turns left. Wow. All right. 2 is him. You got to be kidding me. 1, 2, 3. I probably should have shot him as I was passing through. Dang it. Five. He's only 2 defense. He is not a defender. Oh, actually, hang on. So, hang on. Rewind. So, when I activated Piccolo, he would have actually been able to move 2. So let's rewind this for a second. He would have actually been able to activate and move 2. So he actually would have been there. So I would have gone 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it affects this 1, 2, 3, 4 because he can still get in there with me. But maybe. Probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defend 2. He's got 4 health though. All right, so 1, 2, 3. I blocked 1. He did get a crit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I blocked 1, so take 3 damage. Oh, wow. Just barely held in there. Problem is, I can't get out of that space. And I can't heal. I'll have to rest with him in the space. And hope that a 2 doesn't come out again. Choose 2 different spaces containing gadget slots. Place 1 gadget on each. This really doesn't matter. I'm probably not going to go up there. The problem is all the healing stuff was like there and there. And like I never went up there. I should have probably used the portals to come in here and grab all the healing stuff. Instead of like, I kind of got stuck in my first 2 bases. All right. All right. And hunting season. So he is going to attack him. Why can't I retaliate? I wish I get to retaliate too. Like if they attack me, I should be able to hit them back. Oh, jeez. That's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I didn't get a single block. So, to drop our tokens. Luckily, we get to keep the point. We just have to drop our quest token. That sucks. Any player chooses a monster type. The next time that one is killed, get an extra. Yeah, let's do this one because we're gonna have to get him because we're about to lose 2 more on them when they rest on the next turn. All right, that was their action. So actually, these guys have an action now. All right, we're just gonna rest. All right. We're probably not gonna be able to do it anyways because we're gonna be out of cards. Reinforcements have arrived. That's 2. That's this guy again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to attack for 5. And he's going to defend with 3 plus 1 for his vest. Get in there. All right, so he did 3 damage. I defended 3. I got 2 crits. He got 1 crit. All right, so he gets 1. I get 2. I also get 1 reroll, so we'll reroll this. He did another one. I got another crit, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So don't need to worry about anything else on that crit because I defended it. I defended it. All right. Summon any trooper. There. These guys. Yeah, I'm going to run out of turns because the event deck's going to run out. So. All right, to not lose, they need to be alive. So we're going to spin the 2 to revive Curry. And again, the amount for the revive has gone back and forth between 1 and 2. Same with the heal of healing just 1 when you rest or everything when you rest. Oh, forgot to remove that when she rested. But I might go back to 1 for the revive. Yeah. So they did a rest action. That's it. All right. So this is the final turn because this is the last event card. So there's no way for us to win because there's no way for both of them to get this. And there's no way for us to complete that other quest. So we will fail forward. That basically the problem is we're not getting all this extra stuff for the loot. It's really the downside. All right. So a 1 moves. That was on their turn, so it's this 1, 2, 3. He's gonna turn into that guy. Summon any officer. So. All right, so that's it. That was the last turn that I could do. So now we are going to do our upgrades. I gotta figure out which one of these bags is our upgrades. This is for that's reward. I don't think there was a reward for this one. No, there's no equipment reward on this one. We just need scenario 1. That's 2. That is 1. Okay. So we have lots and lots of stuff to choose from. We have some staves. We have our Bubble Boy. I like the Bubble Boy. I remember using the Bubble Boy. We have a VPN cloak. Bubble Boy. Let's see here. Shield. Safeguard Protocol. We don't have robots, so we're not doing that one. Ooh, a Blast Vest. Sword. Doom rounds. Bayonet. Impale. So I have a lot of extras now. So the first time we did this, I didn't have all these because I didn't have all the expansions mixed in yet. And then I got a couple more with the comic extras, I think. Doom rounds, Impale. sword. So most of these are just upgrades, it looks like. There are 2 new weapons. Walkie-talkie. 2 of those. Alright, so there's pretty much 2 of everything. Okay. So I think the way the upgrades work is each one of these counts towards an upgrade. Whoever has the most gets to choose first. Upgrade phase. Once scenario is over before the next one begins, upgrade phase takes place. During this lull in the action, heroes improve themselves to better equipment, lick their wounds, decide where they want to go next. Okay. Take the deck of upgrades corresponding to the scenario. So level 1. Place all tokens in the center. The player who won the scenario gets to pick any 2 upgrade tokens of their choice. Then the player with the second most gets to pick 2 upgrades, and so on until the last player gets their 2 tokens. Then the last player gets 2 additional tokens, followed by the player to the third, so forth, until they pick up the player who won the last scenario pick 2 upgrade tokens. Thus, every upgrade phase, each player will have acquired 4 new upgrade tokens in their crew. Once all players have taken their 4 upgrades, each player gets to pick an additional upgrade for each badge they have scored. Players have scored any badges aren't eligible. Okay, so no, the badges are based on the quest tokens. So if you get 7 tokens, then you get a badge. So we did not get a badge. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we did not get a badge here. So we can only get 4 total upgrades. Since it's 2-player and there's 2 of everything, I'm not really going to do the whole back and forth thing. So let's see here. 4 Marley. So this here, when defending, +1 reroll, even when exhausted. And it is a 3 melee. He is my defender. So I think we will do that. Yeah. So let's take this out. I'm going to upgrade that. I think pretty much the same thing. I think I'm just going to... No, we'll upgrade... In this one, I'm going to upgrade Curry from that to this. When the attacker suffers a wound, the attacker suffers 1 wound after they attack. So this basically does splash damage. I liked the Bubble Boy. I think that needs to be on my melee people. Alright. So Vest also gives +1 health. I think we're going to do that for both of them. So it kind of upgrades the red shirt. Alright, now for my shooters, the new shooting weapon is 3, so it's the same, but if you roll a crit, you attack another target. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that. So now we have 2 weapons. Now, we can move things around. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this here, this here, this here, this here. Because this one here, the repeater, will allow us to use the kitty belt even if it's exhausted. Question is, are any of these... Did I want to do one of these instead of the vest or the bubble? When attacking a target close to you, roll +1 die. Attacker must choose another target if there's known. Your attack also targets another enemy close to the target, so that's kind of doing the same thing that this is doing. When attacking, troopers or officers roll +2 dice. Oh. Weakest link. If the target has any wounds, roll +2 dice. Meta, when attacking while close to a computer terminal, roll +3 dice. I feel like the problem is I've made them too samey. So maybe we should do something different for one of them. So instead of the Bubble Boy, so Curry gets to heal, right? But he's going to be in melee. I mean, that's like a free wound. but he gets to heal. So I don't think he needs the necessarily needs the extra health. So this team, what else would I like to give this team? Something for his melee, to improve his melee. So it's this one, or this one, or this one. Oh, this is neat. Drain plugs. Heal wounds equal to the number of wounds dealt. This is +1 die for each additional character near you. Or close to you, meaning within the range. So this one's a plus reroll with defense. This is plus reroll with Titan. Well, let's do this. Let's just to make them a little different, just so that way they're not samey characters. 1 hour and 38 and counting. Yeah, went a little long. Went a little long. You can combo crits with mini shots. Yeah, they're exploding dice, right? So it'll just keep blowing up the different crits. So there we go. So unfortunately, we did not get our bonus. So if we would have gotten the bonus, they would have been able to get one more equipment. And if they would have gotten this bonus, which actually would have been the other way around, so they would have been able to get an extra equipment they would not have. I don't think they carry over for better odds. Oh, which weapon? So for this one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd have to go with the vest or the bubble boy to take something else for her. For this one, same thing. I'd have to do. What did I do? I did bubble 1, 2, 3, 4. So same thing with this one. I would have to do a. I'd have to get rid of something. Yeah. So let's see here. When getting the badges, question is. Victory over here. Each time a hero kills a monster, corresponding victory token. Every hero crew gets a victory token. Every time a hero is killed by a monster or neutral enemy, all crews except the one which the hero belongs to gets a victory token. So we don't do that in the solo where you get a victory token when the other person dies, because that doesn't make sense. Complete a quest, crew gains victory tokens. Badges. Somewhere it talks about badges. I don't know if we lose the victory tokens or whether they carry over. So let's see here. Count out the victory tokens. The player with the most victory token wins the scenario and is awarded 1 badge. Oh, so okay. So actually, they had the most victory tokens. So actually, they do get a badge by default. So actually, I do get 1 more weapon. So this is my melee. Blue is my melee, or I get a. No, this is my melee. No, she's my melee. He's my ranged. Why does he have the vest on then? No, she's my ranged. Yeah, she's my ranged. So I could get a ranged upgrade. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the boom boom. because they got a badge for winning. All right. That was the final scenario. The winning players awarded 3 badges instead. In case of a tie, the tied players each roll 1 die. Whoever. In addition, players check the amount of victory tokens they've earned so far. Okay, so far. All right. So we need to track how many victory tokens we've won so far. Once we get to 7, then we get more. So they had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Yeah. They had 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we can get additional badges. For subsequent rounds. Previously reached milestones do not grant additional badges at the end of future scenarios. Badges are tracked on the campaign sheet. Oh no, this is for badges. Where do I track my victory points? Oh, I guess it's here. I guess it's 1, 6, and then 7, so you do 1 for a badge. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Yeah. So this is where we are. This is where our guys are for next time. VP on a slip of paper. Yeah, there's a quest tracker because it tells you what scenarios. And so these aren't like they're just plastic overlays. So all of this isn't remembered. Now, luckily, I have a bag for each character, so I can just toss it all in the bag. But you're supposed to write down all the weapons that you have and who has what. So then you know like who gets what weapons the next time you play. So that's what these are. Yeah. Oh, ion shield. +1. Ooh, hang on. Do I like the ion shield better than the bubble? It's not exhaustible. It gives you +1 melee and +1 shield. He already gets +1 shield here. So actually, let's switch that out. Again, just want things to be different for the next time we play. That's all. Want them to feel different. So want them to feel different. All right, there we go, guys. It has been a long time since I played this, so of course, definitely rules mistakes. There is some rule ambiguity with the Zeniths because I just don't know. Ion shields hurt. I don't know how that's supposed to interact, right? The little guys have no attack, so since they have no attack, I don't think they'd be able to retaliate. I don't know though. And then same thing though. Okay, say they can retaliate, so they're going to move into the square. Well, they're already in the square, so they're not moving. So since they didn't move, they don't turn into a drone. But what if they're further away and they have to move to the space where you are? Okay, well now, do they turn into a drone then? Or is it only turn into a drone when they move because somebody moved them? Like, these guys are very weird. And then that same problem I had is, okay, they did move, they blew up, they did 1 damage to you. Do you then have the new guy attack? I don't think that was fair. I did it once, which means I was probably 2 victory points shorter than I should have been. But yeah, that doesn't seem right either. Now again, overall, we lost the entire scenario. So thematically, these guys are dead, or they gave up and they just ran back to their ship and said, I'm done, beam me up, Scotty. I don't know. We're going to fail forward because I don't think it'd be fun for you guys to watch me play scenario 1 a second time, unless I switch up the characters or do it in the far future. Now, they are branching paths. So each scenario 1's the same, but there are different scenario 2s and 3s. For this one, let's see here. For this one, oh, maybe there isn't a 2A for this one. This one might be linear. Yeah, so there's just a regular scenario 2, just a regular scenario 3, just a regular scenario 4. But yeah, so in the next one, though, we do get new friends. There are new friends in the next setup. So we'll see how that one works out. I do need to get those ones painted. We'll have to get those painted. that's that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ask the question of BGG forums. I'll ask in the main one. I mean, this game's older, so again, a lot of times you don't get responses right away. But I'll ask over there. I don't know other places to ask. There is a Starcadia Facebook group that is semi-active, but yeah, it's a very weird combination of how those guys interact. And I can't remember what the guards do. I forget what they do. But yeah, so tonight we are doing My City. So we will be doing that. Our plans changed. In Discord, I couldn't find any, and even if they did, again, Arcadia Quest are such old games. I try to look for Tycoon games, right? Because now they have it, to see if they had a Discord. Couldn't find one. So it's what it is. Although it's probably Starling Games now that I think about it. I might actually be in their Discord if they have a Starling Games Discord. But yeah, we're doing My City tonight. Tomorrow night we will be 10:30, I think is what I have it for, David. So it should be 10:30. Again, you can go out to the videos once I post them. Everybody can just click the remind me, and then YouTube sends you a little notification saying you are live. But 10:30, just make sure I have enough time to put the baby to sleep. We'll try to wear her out, run her around outside in the heat for a little bit. And then tomorrow night we are painting our Zombicide Invader survivors and the Abominations. I'm thinking that'll go pretty quick, and I should be able to get them at least one Abomination done and the 6 survivors done. That way I can play that next week, probably next Monday or Wednesday. Don't know. Won't be able to play another Starcadia until we get the other Starcadians painted, which will be probably another week from now. Marvel United we will be doing next week. We're going to do a rescue mission against Dr. Doom. So we're going to send in the other Fantastic Four. The backup Fantastic Four, although I don't know if I want to play it as 4. Like, 4-player just does not work at United. I think I'm just going to do 3. I think I'm going to do 3. And it's the Fantastic Four -1. Because I feel like if I go in with 4, it's going to be the same. That's why I lost the X-Men. I went into the X-Men with 4. Went in with the Fantastic Four with 4. So yeah. So we're doing it as a rescue mission. I'm going to house rule my Megaverse to bring back my Fantastic Four, so I have them for other thematic Fantastic Four games, right? Because it just wouldn't be right to go up against Galactus without the Fantastic Four, right? And I think that's like the end game is Galactus. So we definitely need our Fantastic Four back. We'll probably also maybe, if I do Vader on Monday, then maybe on Wednesday I'll do the next of my Kingdom Legacy, because I know that Derek did his the other day, and it got me excited to go to the next chapter. During the day would just be a bunch of smaller streams. I got some card games and stuff like that probably to play. But yeah, that is that. If you want to see any of those upcoming playthroughs, make sure you like, subscribe, bell notification. That way you know when we go live, or I guess in my case when I go live. Either way, till next time, I need to get some lunch. Peace.